There comes a moment in life when everything feels heavy. Your chest aches, your thoughts won't stop spinning, and you wonder if you will ever feel normal again. Maybe it's because of heartbreak, betrayal, loss, or disappointment. Whatever the reason, emotional pain can quietly break us from the inside. Recovery doesn't happen in a single day. It's a slow process, like learning to breathe again after being underwater for too long. But I want you to know something important. No matter how deep the pain feels, healing is possible. I remember hearing a story about someone who felt completely shattered after a long relationship ended. For months, they could barely eat or sleep. Every place they went reminded them of what they had lost. At first, they tried to distract themselves. New hobbies, new people, new places. But nothing really worked. One evening they sat alone in their room, crying quietly, then something shifted. They realized they had been trying to erase the pain instead of facing it. From that day, they started doing one small thing, writing their feelings down every night. At first, the words didn't make sense, but slowly, writing became a way of understanding what was happening inside. It didn't erase the sadness, but it made it lighter. Months later, when they looked back at the first pages of their journal, they noticed how far they had come. That's how emotional recovery begins, not with big steps, but with small moments of honesty. Maybe for you it's not journaling, maybe it's going for a walk, talking to someone you trust, or even just allowing yourself to cry. There is no wrong way to heal. You don't have to be strong all the time. Sometimes strength means allowing yourself to feel broken. Think of your hurt like a wound. You wouldn't hide a cut and pretend it's fine. You'd clean it and let it heal. The same applies to your emotions. Ignoring the pain doesn't make it go away, it just makes it grow in silence. One of the hardest parts of recovery is accepting what you can't control. You can't change the past. You can't always fix what broke, but you can choose what you do with that's left. You can choose to rebuild piece by piece, even if it takes time. There is another story I once heard. A person lost their job unexpectedly. It felt like the end of everything. They questioned their worth, their purpose, and their future. For weeks, they avoided people and felt like a failure. But one morning, while drinking coffee by the window, they realized that even though everything has changed, the world outside kept moving. The sun still rose, the air was still fresh, life didn't stop, and neither should they. That realization didn't solve everything overnight, but it gave them hope, and hope is often the first sign of recovery. Healing doesn't mean forgetting what happened. It means learning to live again without letting the pain define you. It's about forgiving yourself for trusting the wrong person, for not seeing the signs, for falling apart. You did your best with what you knew at the time. That's enough. Take things day by day, eat when you can, sleep when you can, step outside, even for a few minutes, smile, even if it feels forced at first. Each small effort adds up. You won't notice it immediately, but slowly the heaviness will begin to lift. One day you will wake up and realize you didn't cry that morning. You will laugh again, not because you forgot, but because you survived. You will look at the reflection and see not the person who broke, but the person who rebuilt. And when that day comes, be proud of yourself. Healing is not weakness, it's courage in its purest form. So, if you are going through something painful right now, please remember it won't always feel like this. You are stronger than you think. Be patient with yourself. You are healing, even when you can't see it yet. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. If this message touched your heart or reminded you that healing is possible, please take a second to like this video, share it with someone who might need to hear it, and subscribe for more content like this. Your support means more than you can imagine. And remember, you are not alone on this journey. Healing takes time, but every small step you take is a victory. Keep going. You have got this.